Okay, so we're just making a Valentine's wreath using some old chenille. And what I did was I had a fairly long piece of chenille bedding and I cut it up into strips. So you can see there's lots of texture on here. I actually started off, I was gonna do a different design, but all of a sudden I realized that I could get a lot more coverage and still get a really cool look by just wrapping my base with my fabric. So I'm not sewing anything. I'm just wrapping it. And then we get to the end here, right? And this is the part that we want to make sure is nicely secured. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap that around. And then we are going to put this one down. It's going to be covered up, right? And I'm going over top of this piece that's been wrapped so it's nice and secure. Hold on here. Okay. Then as I go, it'll snug my starting point on. Okay, hold on. I'm getting all... Okay, here we go. I got lots of material. So you're going to want to overlap as you wrap it. And there's no right or wrong way really to do this. You're just trying to cover up your base. There's different kind of wreath bases that you can get that are heart-shaped. Now this is the part that's going to be a little bit tricky, and I haven't actually done this before, so you're going right along with me to see if we can muster this. So far it's turning out fine. Okay, well, I have to kind of look at maybe doubling up on that, right? So that okay, we want to cover that and tuck it so that we don't have that poking out. I think that looks pretty good. So let's take my hand off so you can see that end corner there. It's just making sure our base is completely covered. And I would say this is my second strip of material, so it really doesn't take a whole lot of material to cover it. Again, I'm wrapping it and then I'm pulling it fairly snug. And each strip of your material that you use is gonna look a little different. I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do about any of the spots that are showing up on that, up on the top of the heart. So we'll just end up having to move this. We'll adjust here and then we'll just keep adding. So we just wanna make sure we have enough material. Okay, so again, I'm going to wrap this here. So it's secured on there. And I'm going to grab my next piece. Okay, let's see. I have to remember how I did this. Okay. And then when we're done with the whole wreath, we can add can leave it plain, of course, which is really, you can tell is gonna be really cute. Or you can put some flowers and some greenery on here. So really you can play around with some different ideas on how you wanna finish off your wreath. I'm thinking I'm gonna keep mine just wrapped without anything on it, but again, I'm not really sure. You can see on this one that we have this material is showing a little different pattern on the chenille part, but I'm just gonna roll with it because I think it looks kind of cool. And let's see, so we are done with this, and on the back, I'm just gonna end up cutting this off here and tucking it around one of these and just tying a knot so that it's nice and secured, and then we can spread that open a little bit more. And we can cover this up by just adjusting the fabric pieces a little bit more because I know they're kind of tucked, so. Or we could, why don't I just wrap it one more time and then we'll know we have enough to play with. Yeah, we'll just do that. That looks kind of cute. Nothing wrong with adding a little bit more material. So there we are. That's going to be our wreath.